Hey y'all, I'm glad to be back, and currently I'm on my way home from my vacation, so I thought I'd just do a quickie value tip on this video for you. I just hope that you're not all too tired of hearing my voice or seeing my face, but I certainly hope that there has been a lot of takeaways for you. So let's get back to business, and I'm going to be talking now on more things I've learned on Twitter. Now, how many of you have ever tried to generate leads, prospects, clients, or customers on Twitter? Have you ever tried to build your email list with Twitter using your website, your blog, or a capture page? Well, you're in for a good time. I'm just going to show you in 2 simple steps how to do that. Now, the first step would be that you build your Twitter following the right way. And how do you build your Twitter following the right way? I'm going to give you 6 ways in which you would build this step the right way. 1, you start by following first and then get followed back. Now, not all would follow you back, and not all too would subscribe to your email list. Another thing you got to know is that you have to know your target market. Basically, it depends on what your target market is. You focus on the trending topics in your industry. And the next thing you need to do is you need to find people who are interested in your topics or what you have to offer. And you could use the search bar on twitter.com to do that. Now, the next thing you need to do is follow recent followers of competitors, because remember that everyone following you on Twitter is an open source. So if you strike up conversations with big leaders, people would follow you back. You need to also follow at the right times and follow the active users. Now, how do you know these active users? Most of them are on the timeline in the evenings or weekdays between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which in my time which is Central Time, would be 10 p.m. rather to 4 a.m. And also these active users are also on Twitter weekend evenings, especially Sunday evening. And the last thing you need to do is you need to create a viral effect by tweeting cool stuff. Now, if you follow these 6 tips which I just gave you, you will build your followers list in no time. Remember that to build your followers list, to build the followers list, you need to be consistent with targeted following. That is, if you want to build a list of people that are looking for a way to market with social media or generate leads online, you need to know the kind of people you would follow. And now, if you want to build your followers list consistently with targeted following, now here are a few strategies on how to do that. 1, you follow 50 people a day until you reach 500. Then you watch for a couple of days, and if they don't follow you back, you unfollow them. Now, then follow 10% a day if your list grows. Right? Now, let's say if you follow 50 people a day and you reach 500, now let's say this 500 follow you back. Or no, let me get it this way. Let's say 900 people follow you. Right? What you do is that you follow 10% of that 900 every day. That would come to following 90 people a day. Cool. Now, on the second strategy, on the second step of your tweeting strategy, you have to know when to tweet, what to tweet, and how to tweet. Now, I'm going to say that again. You have got to know when to tweet, what to tweet, and how to tweet. Now, your sole purpose on Twitter shouldn't just be for building your email list. You also need to focus on providing value through your tweets in a very strategic way. Now, I'll talk now on when to tweet. Now, you need to have a tweet block of tweeting 3 times daily on the minimum. It could be more than 3 times. It could be 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. It all depends on you. Tweeting 3 times daily minimum, 7 days a week. Say from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., then 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. So you could pick 3 out of the 4, or you could do all 4. Now, on what to tweet, your tweets should be 90% value-based. Well, the content of your tweets should be 90% value based. That is, it could be other people's content, it could be yours also. It could be viral blog posts, it could be news, it could be funny stuff, it could be motivational quotes or quotes in general. It could be retweets and replies. Now, while the other 10% is disguised leads generating content. That is your blog posts backed up with an opt-in form with lead capture pages, webinars, and teleseminars. Now, if you want to find this 90% value-based content, take a good look at Google Alerts, alltop.com, Stuff to Tweet, dig.com, and so on. You could find content specific to your niche. Let's say your niche is internet marketing or network marketing. You could find content based on your niche in these different examples I just mentioned. You could also use categories that don't deal in your niche to bring general value to your followers or your audience. It's just a way of you being. That was the check-in call. Okay, now to generate the 10% content, you could tweet about content on your blog, have an opt-in form to back that up, and you could also tweet about other people's content on other people's blog. Now, this is just a safe way to do it. Now, you could try an effective method of using webinars or teleseminars registration forms. This way, you leverage on other people's webinars with your own lead capture page. And you could try the direct approach method, where you would have a capture page or a lead capture page and a sales page. Now, on how to tweet, you tweet in blocks. You have a minimum of 3 blocks per day. Now, each time block should have about 5 to 10 tweets, and you do this 5 to 10 tweets in 7 to 8 minutes. Remember that your last tweet in your different tweet blocks is your best tweet. It's your lead generating tweet, and it actually leads people to your content. So that's all for today, folks. I'm going to close up with this favorite quote of mine. Remember that life is a series of presentations, and it's very full of talented people that are lazy. So don't be one of them, and just go out and do it. I'll see you around next week, and that's all. So don't forget to follow me on my blog, ruthkushimeju.com, and follow my Twitter handle, @RKushimeju. And I know you guys will find so much value and content out there. So have a lovely week, and I'll see you around. Bye. Love you all.